You get one more chance. 5 million or Tony takes up permanent. Now. Jay.
Run a profile on this woman. Her name's Mary Flynn.
Sure. Is she in some kind of trouble?
It's the Joker. And maybe more. Something about this woman doesn't add up. I'm gonna work on the obstacle course. Run Alfred's training program for me.
Sure thing.
Good evening, Master Bruce. I hope you're managing to scrape by despite my absence. I took the liberty of recording one of our training sessions. Trust you will find it useful. We'll begin with a bit of bat grapple training. If you'll be so kind as to activate the grapple. Very good, sir. Once the grapple is aimed at a suitable target, the crosshairs turn red and you may fire at your leisure. Of course, you're still free to move about while the grapple is activated. When the cord has entirely retracted, the grapple will automatically release. I'd strongly suggest retrieving your equipment from the higher platforms before we continue with training. You've uncovered some back cuffs. Well done. A little restraint can go a long way. You can avoid a fight altogether by sneaking up behind an adversary with a pair of cuffs. Also, by leaving him cuffed once you've knocked a criminal down, you can be sure he won't come back to pester you. Good batarangs. Of course, you know how useful they are. Much better for disarming an enemy than knocking him out. Of course, with a little diligence and a handful of batarangs, you probably could render a grown man unconscious, but it is a bit wasteful. Very good, sir. You may want to use your cape for the return to ground level. By stretching it taut, you can glide quite a distance. Good show, Master Bruce. We'll move right along now to the use of the batarang. To strike with enough precision to knock a weapon from a man's hand, you'll need to take careful aim. With a little practice, you can strafe around your target without losing your aim. Once you have your target in your sights, the crosshairs turn red. You can practice your aim on these posts. Aim for the bullseyes. Very good, Master Bruce. Perhaps now we should brush up on your fisticuffs, as it's so often the only common language between criminals and justice. Of course, you have a wide variety of the martial arts at your disposal. Perhaps you could practice a few attacks on the training post. You may find some of your opponents a smidgen more clever than a mental post. A healthy defense will make sure you're still standing after your opponent has been defeated. There are few men in the world as skilled in as wide a variety of martial arts as you, Master Bruce, but there is only so much you could practice at home. Nicely done, Master Bruce. But fighting is not always the healthiest option. As you well know, with deep shadows and a little caution, you can slip past most opponents without resorting to your fists. If you hug the walls, you'll have a better chance of staying in the shadows and out of sight. By staying close, you can peer around corners without revealing yourself. A little foresight and a batarang or two can be a striking combination, as you can take aim around corners without revealing your position. Let's try a small test. Use your stealth skills to slip past this sentry post. If you can turn it off by the switch on the opposite side of the room, you'll have beaten the challenge. Quitting. Very good, sir. We'll move on to one final training sequence, this one to perfect your free fall. The challenge is to use your cape to slow or speed your fall as necessary. Trust yourself to grapple back to safety before you reach bottom. Wonderful, sir. That completes our training. You've done splendidly, Master Bruce. You never cease to amaze. I pity the criminal who comes between you and justice. If you need any more assistance, you'll always find Batgirl dutifully answering her communicator.
Find anything?
Just questions with no answers.
Try me.
Well, Toby was reported kidnapped to the police 4 days ago. Before that, nothing. Didn't go to school, wasn't even born. Same goes for Mary. I've got an address on the apartment she just moved into, and that's it.
That's impossible. Nothing else at all?
Not a thing. I don't know if you can save these people, Batman. They're already ghosts.
And play a while, doo-dah, doo-dah. Guarantee I'll make you smile, oh, the doo-dah day.
Not now, Pooh. My audience who waits. After that, we're home free. Our friend in tights takes the bait, takes a dive, and then we string him up and drop him in the drink. Any questions?
Yeah, well, boss, a couple of the guys and I were thinking that since we're fighting the bat and all that, maybe we're not getting paid as much as we should. I mean, when I was working for the Penguin, we were getting benefits in a 401k.
Well, now you're working for Mr. J, you chowderhead. You'll do what he says and take what he gives and hope it is not a bullet!
Baby, you're the best.
What the... Who's there? What the...
This isn't what you think, Batman.
The Joker's after you.
He took my...
Toby?
Yes, Toby, my son. He took my son. He says he'll kill him unless I can pay him $5 million. I don't have that kind of money.
Are you sure he has the boy?
He sent me this. Said if I didn't believe him, he would Oh.
Take this. Press the button if you're ever in trouble. Any evidence that Mary could come up with $5 million?
No way, that's insane.
Joker's insane, but not stupid. He must know something about Mary we don't.
So what do?
We play along until we get to the bottom of this.
The transmitter you gave Mary last night. It's coming from Gotham Bridge.
Right.
Who's there? What the?
Come out where I can see you.
Then, my dear, you're about $5 million short of motherhood.
Yeah. Hey, Batman.
Show yourself. You're through, Bat.
Toby? That is the question. Catch the Joker or save the boy? Aye, there's the rub.
No! Batman, save him! Oh, Batman, you saved my little booby trap. I don't know how I could ever thank you. You blind as your namesake do-gooder moron. Say goodnight, Batsy.
Careful, Harley. You'll kill him. But nothing. You're my hench-wench. You catch him, I kill him. Less wench, more hench, you molly-coddling little twit. Nobody kills the bat but me. Like so. Harley, a little help here, slugger.
Oh, so now he wants my help. Less when, she says. More head, she says. You're on your own footing.
That Harley won't kill for you, can't kill without you. You're not helping, Harley.
No can do, Mr. J. Send me a postcard from Arkham. Guys fight like rosemary types.
like old times, eh, Bats? You, me, a vat of chemicals?
You're slipping, Joker.
Oops. All right, Bats. You win.
Child of renowned scientist Isaac Evers, liquid promethium has been over 4 years in the making. Though originally developed for industrial applications, it wasn't long before Evers discovered the compound's medicinal qualities. Promethium represents a new hope for cryogenic research, restoring life to people frozen in...
Is death.
Any news on Harley?
Still nothing. She hasn't left Funny Bone's warehouse since that night on Gotham Bridge. She's acting like the Joker's really dead.
Keep a close eye on her. There's more to this.
Wait, Batman, look at this.
What do you have?
The security system at Gotham Industrial Research. The cameras are failing in sequence, like a blackout traveling from room to room.
Gotham Industrial uses heat imaging. That's not darkness. That's cold. What's the situation with civilians?
The facility's been almost entirely evacuated, but it looks like some security guards were flash frozen. They're sealed in blocks of ice, but they're still alive. You've got to save them.
Show me Isaac Evers or nobody gets out of here alive.
Batgirl. Mr. Freeze is looking for a doctor named Isaac Evers. Find everything you can on him.
The Prometheum guy? I remember him from television. A chemist, I think. I'll see what I can find.
has been a breach of
Who's out there?
security.
Where are
Sectors 1 through 9 are closed. Containment facilities are no longer stable. There is potential for chemical hazard. All personnel evacuated.
Who's there? Hey!
Hope, Miss Evers, will never warm cold blood. Only wrath could even stir it. Why did you send me this video?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Batman, kill him.
Battman. you all right?
Oh, I guess I'll live.
Freeze had a videotape in his hand. He didn't seem happy about it.
A publicity tape for Prometheum. I've got no idea how that frozen madman got a hold of it.
Freeze will try again. Go someplace safe.
Yeah, I'll move everything to my private laboratory in the basement. It's got tighter security.
Tight enough to stop Freeze?
I've got a grant from the Wayne Foundation. I can afford the best.
Why would Evers lie to you?
Maybe he's trying to hide the real source of his money. Let's take a look at his financial records.
Sure, but I won't be able to access them remotely. I'd need access to Gotham Industrial's data center.
That can be arranged. All right, I'm inside.
Great. There should be 3 main data hubs. If you deactivate the locks on each one, I can try to hack Evers' files.
The door just locked itself behind me. What's going on?
You didn't trip security. It must have been someone else.
Freeze.
You think he's back? Then you don't have much time.
How do we unlock the doors?
Evers should have the security codes in his files. I won't be able to get you out of there until you unlock the data hubs. Oh no.
What is it?
You're right. It's Freeze. His goons have planted freeze bombs all over the facility. You don't have much time.
We have to stop him before he gets his hands on Evers. Monitor the security cameras. Try to find Evers for me. I'll finish unlocking the data hubs.
All right, I got the first one. 2 more to unlock. Second one's done. 1 more. Okay, I'm downloading Isaac's files now. There, the door's unlocked. Get out of there, Batman! Batman, are you all right?
I'm fine. What do you have on Evers?
He just entered his cold storage vault carrying some kind of disc. He must have hidden himself inside.
In cold storage?
Yeah. He's out of the icebox and into the Arctic. If you don't get there soon, he'll freeze to death.
Containment technique. Facilities analog. Stable. There is potential for chemical.
Batman, I've got some news on Evers.
The source of his money?
Maybe. It's a strange story. He stopped getting federal funding about a year ago. Promethium could be an invaluable medicine for the cryogenically frozen, but it's far too unstable.
Unstable? How?
I'm not sure, but unstable enough for the government to think it's dangerous. Here's where it gets interesting. After that, every rise in Evers' budget followed a successful bank job by the Joker.
Joker was funding Promethium research?
He's done stranger things.
Not without a punchline. Keep me updated.
I heard something.
Isaac? Isaac Evers vanished. Check the security cameras.
Sure. Did he leave the computer disk behind?
Where's Isaac Evers?
Isaac's gone.
It seems a good doctor was making bad medicine. I will crush you like a giant stream. to the cost of hope.